Hello, welcome to Robin Bodhi Yoga. I'm Robin. For today's practice, we have a yoga class to help us expand. And there are no required props for this class. So when you're ready, come on down to the mat and come to a comfortable seated position. And from our comfortable seated position, we're going to start with our neck stretches. So go ahead and tilt the right ear over the right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. And then from here, we'll roll the head around front and bring the left ear over the left shoulder. And again, let's roll the head around front and bring the right ear back over the right shoulder. And let's turn the nose down toward the right shoulder. And we'll gently lift the nose back up. And let's roll the head around front again, bringing that left ear back over the left shoulder. And again, we'll gently turn the nose down toward our shoulder. And we'll gently lift the nose back up and roll the head around front. Again, this time we will pause in the middle to let the back of the neck stretch. And we'll gently lift the head back up to neutral. From here, let's do some of our seated cat-cows. So let's take a deep breath in. We'll lift the chest, take the arms out wide. And then on an exhale, we'll round the back, bringing the arms in. And inhale, expand up. And exhale, we'll round the back. And one more time, a big inhale in, opening up, lifting the chest. And another exhale. And then we'll inhale to neutral. From here, let's do a few torso circles. Start to loosen up the hips a little bit. Just go one direction a few times. And then let's switch direction and go the other way a few times. And then we'll come back to stillness. And let's bring the soles of our feet together in front of us. And we'll sit up nice and tall. And then we'll fold over for bound angle forward fold. And then we'll gently sit back up. And from here, we're going to come to our hands and knees. And from our hands and knees, we're going to step our right foot forward, coming into our low lunge. So we'll shift the hips forward till we get a bit of a stretch on the left hip flexor. And then once you feel stable, go ahead and lift the arms up, bringing them to a goalpost shape. From here, we're going to lower the hands back down to the mat. Bring that right hand to the inside of the right foot so you can turn your body to the left, extending the right foot to the right side, the sole of the foot down. And then we'll lift the torso and bring the left arm up overhead and side bend toward the extended right leg for our gate pose. And then we'll straighten the torso back up. And then we'll bring our hands back down to help support us as we turn back to face the top of the mat. And then we'll lift the left knee off of the mat and step the left foot forward to meet the right, coming to our forward fold. From our forward fold, we're going to step our right foot way back, setting that knee down, coming into our low lunge, this time with the left foot forward. From here, we're going to again lift the arms, making that goalpost shape. And then we'll lower our hands back down to the mat. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left leg. Turn everything to face the right, extending that left leg. Lift the torso up. Bring the right hand up overhead. And then side bend toward the extended left leg for our gate pose. Then we'll straighten back up, lower the right arm back down, turn everything to face the top of the mat again. And then we'll curl those right toes under to lift that knee and step the right foot up to meet the left, coming back to our forward fold. From our forward fold, we're going to roll up to our mountain pose. And from our mountain pose, we're going to inhale to extend up, exhale to forward fold, inhale to halfway lift, Exhale, forward fold back down. From here, we're going to step our left foot way back. Keep your knee lifted this time. We're doing our runner's lunge. From our runner's lunge, we're going to plant our left hand into the mat and lift the right hand, letting the chest turn. And then from here, we're going to lower the right hand back down, but we're going to bring it to the inside. Turn everything to the left, coming to a wide-legged forward fold. From our wide-legged forward fold, we're going to turn left again, facing the bottom of the mat and coming back to a runner's lunge. So your right knee stays lifted. And then we'll plant the right hand firmly into the mat and lift the left arm toward the sky. And we'll lower the left arm back down. And we're going to step the left leg back, lifting the hips to come into our downward facing dog. From our down dog, we are going to lower down to our knees. And then we're going to take our knees about as wide as the yoga mat, the big toes together to touch. Sit the hips back and then extend the hands forward, lowering the head to the mat for extended child's pose. And then we'll gently lift back up. And from here, we will come to a seated position. And then we'll extend our right leg out long, bringing the left foot toward the right upper thigh. Sit up nice and tall and forward fold over that right leg for a head to knee pose. then we'll gently sit back up and we'll place the left hand behind the left hip. And then we're going to press the hips up, bringing the right hand up overhead for a baby wild thing. And then we'll lower the hips back down and we'll extend the left leg out at a slight angle, bringing that right foot up to the inner thigh. Sit up nice and tall, facing the left foot, and then forward fold for head to knee pose. And then again, we'll sit back up. We'll bring the right hand behind the right hip and then lift the hips up, bringing the left hand past the head for baby wild thing. And then we'll gently sit the hips back down. And we're going to go ahead and recline back on the back. And we'll drop both knees over to the right, bringing the arms to a goalpost shape, or they can be straight across at shoulder height, whichever you prefer. And we'll gently lift the knees back up to center, and then we'll let them fall over to the left. And then again, we'll pick the knees back up to center. And then we'll take the right leg out long and the left leg out long and bring the arms down by the side and relax into Shavasana. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. You can stretch overhead if you would like to. And then when you're ready, gently roll to one side and push on up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you like this practice, and I'll see you next time.